Good morning, all of you beautiful, gorgeous human beings. My name, of course, is Aidan Shultz, and welcome back to the channel. So today I am off to, oh my gosh, the camera's already fogging up, gee whiz. Okay, well, it's just gonna stay like that. Anyways, I am off to Magic Kingdom for some early morning magic, which starts at 7:45. I have to be there at 7:30 to check in. It is currently 6:33. Look how nice it is out. Look how nice it is out. Look how nice outside. How nice it is outside. That sounds a lot better. Say a lot. I don't know. It's early. I'm surprisingly awake for what time it is, I guess. But taking into consideration that I used to get up at like 3 a.m. for work, but I don't do that anymore. I'll get to that. I'll get to that in due time. But aside from the early morning magic, we have lunch-ish or dinner at the Crystal Palace. I know you guys are gonna hate me for using my fingers clean to try and wipe this off, but I didn't bring lens wipes. So yeah, we do have some fast passes, I believe. Yeah, they're Animal Kingdom fast passes. I know what, like two, I think we only have like 2 of them. I could be wrong, but regardless, I'll throw them up on screen. Now, Magic Kingdom early morning magic is just for Fantasyland, obviously, because that's their most popular area, which makes sense, but I do wish they would do it for the entire park. I'm not gonna lie, if I had to be there at like 6 a.m. to do that, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Now, the price of this actually wasn't bad. It was about $84, and that's including taxes. And compared to the price of early morning magic at Disney's Hollywood Studios for Toy Story Land, which I believe it's over $100. My arm's starting to get tired, oh well. I'm also wearing my Hercules Zero to Hero shirt, well, tank top, and this thing I absolutely love. I wore this to the gym, and I don't know why, but that workout that I did with this on, I absolutely killed it. One of the things that I really like about these parks, and I'm bringing this up now, otherwise I'll forget, is that everybody is just so nice. Well, I'd say like 80% of people here are so nice, and that's not just cast members, but some woman was just walking by, just a guest. It was just like, she's just like, good morning. I'm like, oh, I feel kind of special now knowing that somebody besides my parents said good morning to me. Like, I know I sound like such a dweeb, but it's the little things that can really make a person happy. Bus is here for Magic Kingdom, and I don't want to miss it. I know I don't have to check in until 7:30, but I just want to make sure that I'm there and ready to go.
"20 minutes later."
Alrighty, we are here in the Magic Kingdom. So there's the Grand Floridian and Polynesian. I don't know, my hair has had better days, but mind you, I am getting it cut tomorrow morning, which I'm rather excited about. And if you guys saw last week's vlog, you'll know about that entire fiasco-ish involving trying to get to Ivy Trellis at the Grand Floridian, which is now at the Senses Spa. Like the lady at the front desk there said that I can just cut through the villas, but unfortunately you need to have a room there and a magic band linked to that room to even go into that building, I'm pretty sure. You might even just need to have your magic band on you and tap it to the thing, and anyone can go in there. Now, I'm very, very excited to walk through Fantasyland with like basically no one there. We did that when we went to be our guest in 2017, and it was amazing. Alrighty, made it through security. Have about 24 minutes till we start, and like I said, there was supposed to be someone holding a big sign for the early morning magic. I guess I'm going over here maybe. It said check-in in the. It said check-in is on the far left, so we'll find out. Well, I stand corrected. There is a lady holding a big sign. Now I think I need to get a wristband, and then we'll be heading in very soon. Now, this doesn't start till 7:45, so after I go through the line, I'm probably gonna get a bottle of water because I am hella thirsty.
So that's where they can find the tickets for you. Next guest, please. Same finger.
Woo!
Again.
Not gonna lie, I didn't expect it to be this crowded, but look, there's the castle! Now, most people are like sheep and are going to head over to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Hence why I'm pretty sure that's the main reason why most people do this. Now, I am going to go down this way. See, everyone is going back that way because I want to go on It's a Small World in Peter Pan's Flight and Winnie the Pooh again. And then hopefully before all this is over, I'll go on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Like, just look at the castle, oh my gosh! Like, oh my gosh. Now, another thing, they are serving breakfast at Cosmic Rays. I might go over there in a little bit, I might not, because again, reading at the Crystal Palace later, and I'm probably gonna stuff my face there, and I'd rather stuff my face there than at a quick service, to be honest. And there's the carousel. Now, I've done the carousel once. That was in 2011, I believe. Now, what's funny is that I'm the only one in my house who has been on every attraction at Magic Kingdom, which I think is great. It makes me feel a little bit more special. Also makes me feel a bit more daring than the others, because some of these rides you have to be quite adventurous to go on, i.e. Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain maybe. So I just want to try and get a few good shots of Fantasyland being this empty, at least on this area. I guarantee you, yeah, like you guys can maybe see some people down there, but over here it is pretty much dead.
A few moments later.
Seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your pirate ship.
right, next up is It's a Small World. Now this is another ride that I only go on with my family, so should be an experience. Now, I usually go on this in the evening with my family, because the lines are super short in the evenings, like 10-15 minutes. But there's literally no one, not a single soul.
Oh, please. I have no soul.
On this line. And that kind of bugs me because I know this ride can be annoying to some people, especially when it stops. But still, this ride is such a classic, like my goodness. And check this out, I got my own boat. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And again, I know some people may find that ride to be annoying, but I personally really like it. I'm gonna head over and go on Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now, I did record that last week, so this time I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy it. You know what, strike that. I'm gonna go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train just because the line starts right over here. And again, keep in mind, this is the main reason why most people will do early morning magic, so they can get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train a few times at least, compared to just a regular scheduled day.
With your head on, keep your legs.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I'm gonna head over to the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna enjoy that for myself. And I might go on the Mad Tea Party, I don't know. Because mind you, the older I get, the more sick I get after going on certain rides. Alright, so unfortunately, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh isn't open, but that's alright. As long as I went on it at least once, I'm perfectly fine with that. I think I'm just gonna go into, actually, you know what? I wanna go over to the Cheshire Cafe. I know it's Cheshire, but I like to give it a little pizzazz. Say Cheshire. I don't know. But I wanna see if they have those Cheshire cat tails, if they're even open. I doubt they are, but yeah, they're not open. But I'll just show you guys this. There's a Cheshire cattail that my mother is absolutely spastic about. Oh geez, hello there. I don't know what else I want to do. I could get back in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Still about 35 minutes until park opens, but what I plan on doing is waiting like right over there by the entrance to Tomorrowland, then head right over to Space Mountain as soon as the park opens. And I want to see if I can get a front row seat. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about Storybook Circus. Is that part open? It might be. If that's the case, I might go on Dumbo. I just don't want to be standing around completely bored out of my mind. But it might be open. I doubt the character experiences are open. Yeah, I don't think they're open because you got a big guy standing over there. But we could get some cool shots of Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Yep, there they go. Y'all are on camera! I feel like some of these cast members are gonna look at me like I have 3 heads, and I'm pretty sure the camera might be fogging up. No, it's not, it's just the sun. But seriously, like, some people have been looking at me throughout my trip as if I have 3 heads. It's vlogging, okay? Everybody does it. Like, no joke. I saw there was some guy behind me in line to get to the Magic Band touch points. And yeah, he was from Britain, and he looked like he was a vlogger. Stuttering a bit there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a G7X like myself. I should have went up and said something to him, like, just been like, hey, like, are you a vlogger? If so, cool. What's your YouTube channel? Blah blah blah. You know, still, it's vlogging, all right? Everybody does it. I think I'm just gonna take a seat here in the shade for a minute or two because it is hot and very sunny, as you guys can clearly tell. Now, depending on what time my family decides to come over, I might just go on Space Mountain once the park opens, and then I'll just head back to the resort. I might go over to Frontierland, Adventureland, do some stuff, see if there are any fast passes available. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now. So these are the fast passes. Let's see, are there any ones around 9 a.m.? There might not be. Oh, okay, there are. Some. Are there any good ones? Space Mountain, 9:35. Let's do it. Oh, there's Splash Mountain at 2:05. Yeah, I'll just do Space Mountain at... Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna do Space Mountain when the park opens, and then I'm gonna go on it again at 9:35. Okay, and that's it. So that way I can go on both tracks. Because for those who don't know, Space Mountain here at Disney World has 2 tracks, Alpha, Omega. Alpha is usually for standby, Omega is usually for fast pass. Sometimes you can get lucky and go on Alpha and fast pass and vice versa. I want to eat at Be Our Guest. Hopefully before we leave. I doubt that's gonna happen. But if that doesn't end up happening, then probably I'll most likely just eat there when I come back. I'm trying to think of what to say. But for those who don't know, in 2017 we ate breakfast there, and it was one of the best breakfasts I've had. Now, keep in mind that Be Our Guest is one of the most popular restaurants here. That's mainly because it's still new-ish. I mean, it's been open for like 6 years now, but in Disney terms, that's still considered relatively new. Right now I'm just trying to get some good shots of Fantasyland. Now, one thing that I am going to get while I'm here is a Dole Whip float. Now, the Dole Whip is my absolute favorite snack or dessert. I'm gonna call it dessert at Walt Disney World. I had it last time, and oh my gosh, it was an experience. We're now waiting to get into Tomorrowland. There's the Tomorrowland Speedway. I might try and go on the Astro Orbiter, even though I've only went on it once. I kind of want to do it today, and I don't know why.
A few minutes later.
Heading into Tomorrowland. Let's watch the horde go all try to speed walk towards Space Mountain. There comes that horde. Holy sh**. Yeah, so screw that. Because like for me, I got a fast pass. Like seriously, look at that. Like, I don't know how these guys can manage that. So bravo to all of you cast members who have to deal with riffraff like that. I mean, oh my gosh. Like, look, like everyone is going to Space Mountain. You know what? I might actually go over to the People Mover.
A few inches later.
I think I'm being joined by a spider.
Please supervise.
You guys see some of that?
Stay clear of the doors.
That's a spider web right there.
Enjoy your trip.
Oh well. Look at that. That is crazy. Now, most of the time, Space Mountain can range anywhere from 60 to over 2 hours. And that's mainly because there's only 6 in a rocket compared to Disneyland. But even like Buzz Lightyear, like that's starting to fill up. So like people were literally running towards Space Mountain. Like they say no running, yet people do it anyway. But honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, cast members just don't even care anymore because these people are still they're still gonna run regardless of what you tell them. Now I showed this to you guys last week, but you guys can look across the way. That is the new Tron light cycle coaster that is being built. Like, oh my gosh. Like there's all the construction. And oh my gosh, it's just, I'm very excited about that. And oh my gosh, just look at it. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. That was fun, very relaxing. I'm gonna go over to the Astro Orbiter. I still got about 20 minutes until my Space Mountain Fast Pass. And if my parents aren't here after that, then I'm probably gonna head back to the resort. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Going up. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, this goes a lot faster than Dumbo, I think. Got about 10 minutes now until I have to go to Space Mountain. I might just hang out in the shop for a little bit. While I am very thirsty, I don't feel like spending $5 on a water. And while I could fill that water bottle that I had, I threw it away. Oh, I'm so excited! Space Mountain, thanks so much. One of my biggest worries is that I'm gonna bang my head off of the metal bars throughout the ride, but I don't think that'll happen. Now I say that because now those don't know I'm 5'11", and those metal bars throughout the ride are like so low that I constantly worry that I'm just gonna bang my head. Now I know it's not gonna happen, but regardless, I always like try to put up down just to make sure. The camera does not like this. I'm very scared. Wait, no, I'm masculine. Oh look, there's Mary Poppins. Can you guys see her? I am actually going to head over to Adventureland and get a Dole Whip float. I mentioned that before. I'm really craving one right now. Now I know it's going to be expensive, but regardless, for something like that, I'm more than willing to pay the price. And there is another look at the beautiful castle. And if you look over there, that is the Crystal Palace, which is where we will be eating for lunch. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this. I might have. If I did, I'm gonna mention it again. My favorite food there is the honey glazed salmon. Now, I'm really hoping that they have that. If not, I'm gonna be not upset at all because I know they're gonna have a bunch of different stuff that I'll be more than willing to eat. You know, I'll come to think of it, I don't even know if the place is even open. Oh, look at this. There is the Skipper Canteen. Now, we were originally going to eat there when I had originally planned on coming, but fortunately we can't. I really do want to eat there because I hear they have some pretty good food. There's the magic carpets and there's Aladdin and Jasmine over there. So here is where you get the Dole Whip float at the Aloha Isle refreshments. Let's see. It's $5.99, but you can use, I believe, a snack credit, but I unfortunately can't, so I get to pay full price. So this is what Dole Whip looks like. Grab a spoon and a straw. Same wants to mount. Now I feel very lucky to have gotten this when I did, because look at that. When I got this, it was completely empty, but that is so good. You guys can see down there the Dapper Dans. But I'm going to be heading back to the resort a bit, and I'm definitely zoomed in this time. Nope, I've had an absolutely fantastic morning. It's still morning, it's only 10:08. This bubble's floating around and it's losing my train of thought here. I'm gonna come back in a little bit with my family, but I just kind of wanted to go back to the resort, give this camera a bit of extra charge if I can, and then I'm gonna come back and go to the Crystal Palace and eat some delicious food. And speaking of delicious food, my gosh, that Dole Whip float was absolutely amazing. If you guys ever come to Walt Disney World, get the Dole Whip float, okay? I promise you, it'll be the greatest dessert you have ever had in your entire life. Now, one of the things I want to do when I come back later on in the year, and I know this is gonna sound pretty stupid, but I want to try and eat 5 Dole Whip floats at once. Now, I know some people that may sound like child's play, at least in the competitive eating world. Now, I am by no means a competitive eater. I can eat fast, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I ate one of those quesadillas from Taco Bell in like 5 seconds, but regardless, I just want to give it a try because I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty funny, to be honest. Now, believe it or not, the Dole Whip floats are actually, just the Dole Whip itself is actually relatively healthy. A cup of the Dole Whip is like 94 calories. Now, I was not expecting that. I was expecting something like that to be at least like 300 to 500 calories, but no, that stuff is actually pretty healthy. So if any of you guys are health conscious like myself and are going to Disney World, I mean, don't just, if you're looking for something relatively healthy, at least dessert-wise, definitely give the Dole Whip a try. If you look off in the distance, there is a ferry boat. I might try and go on the ferry boat at some point. I'm zooming in, so there's no point in showing you guys my face. But I want to try and go on one before we leave, because we've done that every year since like 2012, I believe. Now, for those who don't know, I'm gonna zoom out for a quick second. There we go. The ferry boats go to and from the transportation and ticket center. So if you are driving to Magic Kingdom, you can go to the transportation and ticket center. You can either take the monorail or the ferry boat. Now, I personally would rather take the monorail, just because it's obviously a lot cooler. But at the same time, I do like taking the ferry boats, especially in the evening. It's definitely very relaxing, and that's mainly when they're not super packed like that one is. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that thing is completely packed. Now, I've mentioned this before in my last 2 vlogs that I'm already thinking about where I want to stay for my next trip, because I am looking into planning my next one, hopefully before I leave on Tuesday. I'm gonna be staying at a value resort. I don't know which one, because quite frankly, I don't even know when exactly I'm gonna be coming back. Now, I'd like to stay for at least 5 days each time, because personally, if you have an annual pass, if you're out of state, there's no point. I personally think there's no point in staying for more than 5 days, especially, at least if you're going by myself. If you're going by yourself, like I will be, if you're going with family, then yes, definitely go for, if my family and I, if we all go, I would be more than happy to stay for at least 10 nights.
20 minutes later.
Back at the resort. It's now 10:36. I think we're going back at, I think I already told you guys it's around noon maybe. I want to try and get another fast pass, but not just for me, but for the family. I'm just super excited to eat at the Crystal Palace. And oh, I didn't even tell you guys, Winnie the Pooh and friends are there. That's my favorite part about the Crystal Palace. Not even the food, but the fact that you can meet Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore too, but not Rabbit. Now, the thing is, I know Rabbit is at Disneyland Paris, but he's not here, and that kind of bugs me.
Later.
It is now time to head back to Magic Kingdom. We've got about 2 hours until our meal. Oh my gosh, I'm starving. Another thing that I want to apologize for is using a lot of the SpongeBob time cards throughout the trip. I just feel like they're so convenient, because I would just rather get right into the next clip without saying, after so many minutes, we're back at Magic Kingdom, you know? Woo! Chicken Little and Abby Mallard are out here. I don't know if you guys can see them. Yeah, there they are. Now, I am heading over here to the confectionery because I am craving something sweet. I don't know what, but I just want something. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. Let's see, they got anything? Ooh, look at these. Giant Rice Krispie treats. These look so delicious. Oh, you're fine. See the cast members making caramel apples. Okay, this one is absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, $10.99 for that, gee whiz. Now, I am a big fan of coconut, so I might get this. Here's my Rice Krispie treat. Now, I am going to be eating this entire thing, maybe. And if we look in here, I got some, can't really tell what it is, but I got coconut patties. That Rice Krispie treat, that was the most delicious Rice Krispie treat I've ever had in my life. Now, I've had Disney Rice Krispie treats before. I know they're Kellogg's Rice Krispie treats, but still, that one just tasted a lot better than the ones that you'll find at like Walmart. But yes, I ate that entire thing. I think it was probably only like 350 calories, I assume, maybe, at least before it's dipped in chocolate and covered in M&Ms. But have about 30 minutes until we have to check in for lunch/dinner. I don't know what you'd want to call it. I don't know if we're going on any attractions beforehand, but obviously if we do, I'll take you guys along with me. We're trying to cut through the Emporium, but it's also very crowded in here, just like it is out there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. They have Mini Max. I've been looking for this like the entire trip. Oh my gosh, $12. They have Oswald too. Oh my gosh. How much is Oswald? Probably more expensive. I can't, $20. But not now, I'm gonna get Mini Max when we walk out to go to Animal Kingdom. And here is the Crystal Palace. Now we still have 10 minutes until we go in, but I think we're gonna check in now. And we now get to play the waiting game. There's a lot of people down yonder waiting for a table, and my hair doesn't look that bad. My forehead looks huge though. Oh well, I'll get used to it. You guys will get used to it. All right, here's my first play. I got salad, mashed potatoes, chicken, pierogi, and a roll. All right, we are heading out. It is raining, yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to record anything, so once I get to shelter, I will. So the rain is unfortunately a bit too much to where I can't record right now, at least outside. I'm gonna head over to the Town Square Theater to meet Mickey and Minnie. I think I already said that, but regardless, I will see you guys when I get over there. So surprise, surprise, I'm actually meeting Mickey and Minnie again. I told you guys this already. I don't know why I keep repeating myself.
One eternity later.
Just met Mickey and Minnie. Oh my gosh, that was oh my gosh. That was great. I think I'm gonna head over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I know my family's going down there, so I guess I might as well join them. Alrighty, now time to play another waiting game for the bus to Hollywood Studios. I'm assuming the last bus just left. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there for because we got fast passes for Flight of Passage at like 7. So if anything, I'm probably only gonna go on like 1 or 2 attractions when I get there. So while I was in the Emporium, I got this. Now, for those who don't know, I showed you guys this earlier, this is Mini Max. Now, he is from Big Hero 6, the series. If you haven't watched Big Hero 6, the series, I know the animation doesn't look the best, and I agree. I think it's, I don't know, it doesn't look good for a spin-off of a computer animated film. Here, it's still raining. I don't know if there are any good, well, I mean the attractions are good, I don't know if there are any good wait times. If anything, I might just wait for one attraction regardless of how long it takes. And right down there, all through here, is the Disney Skyliner. There's the Tower of Terror down there. I might go on that just because I really do enjoy that ride. But I might not because I do have a bit of a stomach ache after eating all that food. I decided to do a little shirt change because 1, that tank top was rather sweaty, and 2, I'm going to Hollywood Studios, so it's only natural to wear a Star Wars shirt. And we are in. Oh my gosh. The music, oh my goodness. I'm gonna head over to Toy Story Land. Not by choice, my family's over there, so I'm just gonna head over there first. Now, again, right now I'm just playing this by ear. I have no idea what else I'm gonna be doing. Oh my gosh. Should have had those chocolates in that Mini Max sent to the room. Would have put a lot of taking a lot less stuff out of my bag. But again, Navi River Journey at Animal Kingdom is at 6:50. Then we have a fast pass for Kilimanjaro Safaris later on after that. Now, after Kilimanjaro Safaris, I'm gonna head back to the resort so I can try and get some sleep, because again, haircut tomorrow. Wanna make sure I'm well rested and ready to go. And there is the Chinese theater. Now this used to be home to the Great Movie Ride, but after about 2 years ago in August, in August it'll have been closed for 2 years. They're now making way for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is scheduled to open, I believe, in spring of 2020. I could be wrong, it might be fall of this year. Again, don't take what I say like heavily, because again, I could be wrong. But regardless, it's opening soon. As you guys can see, they have the 30 years banners up, because Disney's Hollywood Studios is now 30 years old, which is insane. I still remember the first time we came here in 2006, but we're heading down this way. You can see everyone is heading over to Toy Story Land. Yeah, again, people are generally like sheep, and we'll go to the most popular place first. Now what I think is cool is that on June 30th, Toy Story Land will have been open for a whole year, which is crazy. There's Slinky Dog Dash, which I'm gonna try and go on at some point. I don't exactly know when. It might not be during this trip. We're heading into Toy Story Mania.
Toy Story Midway Mania! It's a ride that's a game. It's a game that's a ride. Step right up and see what's inside.
Here we go!
A few minutes later.
I won! Winner! Yeah, me!
Much later.
We are going back to, well, not going back to, we're going to Animal Kingdom to go on Navi River Journey and Kilimanjaro Safaris. My hair is slowly starting to dry. Is that a crack on the screen? No, it's not. It's just a watermark. Yeah, at Animal Kingdom now. The Fast Pass is now active. I'm actually excited because I really like Navi River Journey, and my bag is absolutely soaked. Like, hang on a second. Look at this. Like, it may look like it's not on camera, but I promise you this thing is soaked. I got some expensive stuff in here. I mean, I have that Mini Max, a plush. I have some chocolates, those coconut patties that I got from the Main Street Confectionery. Yeah, it's just, I mean, hopefully Mini Max doesn't get soaked, and hopefully, I have a bunch of wires in there too, hopefully those don't get ruined. And there's the lovely Tree of Life. Now, those who don't know, Tree of Life, if you look closely, it's made up of a bunch of different animals, which I think looks really cool. Now they did do, I don't know if they still do it, but they had this Tree of Life Awakening thing back in like 2016, 2017. Again, I don't know if they still do it. I wanted to do it last time we were here, like right after we were done watching Rivers of Light, but unfortunately that did not happen.
Thank you.
The savannah does play host to millions of migrating animals every year. Now these reddish-brown structures here on the sides, they are termite mounds. They're made of a combination of spit, dung, and dirt, and they bake in the sun. Animals such as elephants will rub their tusks against them, and smaller animals such as antelope will climb on top and use them as a vantage point to look out for predators.
Telling her to go get me some food.
Tis now time to venture off to the bus depot and head back to the resort, because while I don't have to be at the Grand Floridian until 9, well, particularly like 8:45, 8:50, because they said they recommend arriving at least, well, I don't recommend, they say you have to be there 10 to 15 minutes early for your appointment. And knowing me, I'm probably going to be there like a half hour before my appointment, just to be safe. Now I'm actually going to end the vlog here, because the second I get to the resort, I am changing my clothes and going to bed. So if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as it really helps me out. If you haven't already, hit that like button, turn on my post notifications down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. Love you all so much. Stay beautiful. See you guys next time. Peace.